Hey, everyone, welcome to Enable Talks. This is Enable Scotland's new podcast where people who have a learning disability, like me, and their families will talk about the big issues of the day and the things that matter most to us. Enable Talks is member-led, meaning the conversations that you hear are all hosted by and led by Enable Scotland members and some special guests. Enable Talks is a place to share ideas and conversations about things people who have a learning disability experience, and gives a voice to people who are too often unheard. We hope you will enjoy listening to us chat. If you are affected by anything you hear on the podcast or would like to talk about it more, then call the Enable Scotland on 0300 303 0228. Please subscribe and keep up to date. And if you are not yet a member, then why not join us? It's free. Get involved in our mission to create an equal society for every person with a learning disability. So go to www.enable.org.uk/membership. And please enjoy the podcast.
Hi everyone, welcome to Enable Scotland's first ever broadcast, which will be getting turned into a podcast. My name is Liam Campbell and I've been joined by 4 of our members from across Scotland who are going to take a little bit of time to introduce themselves, tell you a little bit about the area they're from, and talk about just getting back out and about since the pandemic and easing of restrictions.
Hi, I'm Lisa and I'm from East Renfrewshire on the south side of Glasgow, and I'm part of the Same Authority ACE group, which has moved online, and the sort of daily activities of ACE Connect.
Everyone, I'm Lucy McKee. I am the chair of ACE Youth for Enable Scotland, and I am from East Dunbartonshire. As Lisa said, we've had to move as well onto online activities, but we're hopeful soon that we can get back out and about.
Good afternoon, my name is Peter McMahon. I am a member of the Glasgow branch of Enable, and I'm also a member of Enable Scotland's ACE group and Scottish Council, and I live in East End of Glasgow.
Hi there, I'm Tony Lee Davidson. I am a member of Enable Scotland. I have been with the charity now for just over 10 years, and I've loved everything we've done with it, from everything from National ACE to Scottish Council. I work close with my local ACE group doing fundraising and campaigning.
Magic. So, as you guys know, it's been the last 15 months, I think it is, have been really challenging and tough for us. How are you feeling about easing restrictions easing? What are you looking forward to doing?
Well, Enable's provided ACE Connect, which is a daily programme. Obviously, due to restrictions reducing, we've reduced the programme, which is helpful to a lot of the service users. I mean, a lot of people are able to get out and about now, so they don't need to provide the same structure each day. The
So
thing that I'm looking forward to most is going to the port for a coffee, or being able to jump in a train and go to the coast for a day where you don't need to worry about wearing masks.
that's it. I think you just read my mind there, Peter. And that's what I was going to start talking about. Things that you're looking forward to getting back out and doing.
I mean, I think it'll be very hard to compete against other folk at the swimming level because we've no swam for a year and 6 months, which is going to be hard to try to get back into the water. So you need to have a lot of fun session for a wee while to get used to being back in the water swimming.
No, listen, I can completely agree with you, Peter. I never got to play football for something like 6 months, and my fitness went big time. But now we're back, and it's the same. You need all those sessions to practice, just get back into the swing of things. But that'll come. That'll come. And it's good that you've got your sights set on that.
I've enjoyed managing to get back out to my Keep Fit and Zumba classes, and today was another success because on this day of recording, it was the first aqua fit class in the pool in my local authority, so my swimming pool, because even within the authorities, like not all East Renfrewshire pools are open. So again, it depends on the spacing of facilities, and I've had a few socially distanced coffees and walks with friends and that, so it's been really nice. And my biggest dream for when rules are totally under control, particularly not just in Scotland and the UK, but even further afield, because I've got family and friends abroad. I would really like to have my gran back over, and she's desperate to come over as well, and to get back to it without worrying about forgetting a mask, but bringing hand sanitizer, about keeping your distance, because when you've got multiple needs, like I do, I've got learning needs and a visual impairment, so sometimes I will try my hardest to keep my distance, but that might not always be possible because I might not realise that somebody's close to me. I'm really pleased that there's been lots of guides on the vaccination and that more people are getting vaccinated, and from what I've heard and seen, everyone's quite keen to get it so that we can hopefully, for the majority of us, all follow the rules and get the rules eased as quickly but as safely as possible.
Brilliant, Lisa. And what about yourself, Tony?
Where I am, because we're now in level 1, and hopefully waiting, I think it's maybe another 3 weeks or something or so before we go into level 0, touch wood. I've been able to meet up with my family pretty much for the first time in that length of time, and it felt so weird not seeing them face to face and getting to hug them and just having a general chat with them in the street, because it didn't feel right. But the whole restrictions, they could have done a wee bit better and more supportive to those who needed it, instead of just saying, right, lockdown now, everyone does the same. Not everyone can cope with the way things are, and feeling that maybe adapt to what people need and not just the way that you want things.
And how did it make you feel to actually be able to spend time with your family and give them a cuddle and things like that? Because after so long, because restrictions were really tough at the beginning, and although there is the restrictions, things got better, over time. How did that make you feel?
Oh, hell yeah, I totally agree there that the being able to get out and about and see friends and family and hug them, that just brought a lot of joy back into my life, because it felt like, obviously, as I was saying before, we've been locked up and the same four walls, doing pretty much nothing. And obviously, even getting back to the gym and seeing folk there, going out for walks with my friends at night, and even, okay, going to like the pub or a pub quiz and just socialising again. Even if it's just for an hour or 2 or 3 or 4 hours, just having a good ball. You're having a good catch up, and it just feels like some sort of normality is slowly getting there. But as I said, it's just brought a lot of weight off my shoulders because of the restrictions getting eased and things slowly getting back to normal.
Perfect. And what about yourself, Lucy?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm most looking forward to getting all the age youth groups and age groups that we have back in indoor buildings. There may be some social distancing and measures that we need to adhere to, but actually my dream for the next few weeks is to be able to get that up and running. It might not be that way, but I feel that we're on the right track to get ready for going back to that. And I'm also looking forward to actually being able to go out with friends and family and not have to worry about, yeah, okay, we might have to sanitize, but not really wearing masks anymore. There might be some cases we might have to, but hopefully the restrictions and the sanitization measures ease in a lot. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm basically looking forward to being able to just see people who I've not really seen in kind of this crazy 15 months or whatever it is. Just being able to have that sense of normality, or being able to experience what we call the new normal, I feel like is just going to be a wonderful, I don't know if everyone else agrees, but a weight off everyone's shoulders, but yet again with some anxiety as well. Because what we've got to remember is that the pandemic is still here and it'll be here for some time, but yeah, we will have some easing and we'll hopefully get what we call a new normal back in the near future.
I'm also, and I'm hoping that it continues this way, particularly for this sector, which is the NHS, who've done an amazing job through this pandemic, but for myself and lots of members, because of our needs, we might have regular appointments, or we might have had particular appointments that have been really difficult to attend, or have been cancelled or delayed, or for some it's been put on to the NHS version of them, which is Attend Anywhere. So because I've had one that my surgeon had to try and define very fine details of my face through a camera, which is quite tricky. So because this is to decide on an operation, and I have to get one, but he needs an in-person appointment. And again, a lot of the hospitals have been adjusted because now that the vaccine was produced, so where I would normally go pre-pandemic for that sort of appointment, they were a massive testing centre or a COVID hospital, in the sense of all the intense bedding that people were requiring, sadly. So it meant that we were then put on the back seat. And yes, my procedures aren't urgent, but there's plenty of other people that have more urgent needs. Whatever health that we need assistance with, dentist, all the health services, but us with additional needs might need and require a bit more throughout the year than the typical person. All that's been backlogged, so I'm pleased that that's also starting to be readjusted, even if we do have to go to different buildings.
So obviously there's support there for our members. There's a helpline and an email address that people can get in touch with. Tony, if you want to.
Yeah, if you do want to get involved with Ace Connect, don't hesitate. Call the team today on 0300 303 1928 or by email, and that's aceconnect@enable.org.uk. I'll say it again, it's 0300 303 1928 or by email, aceconnect@enable.org.uk.
And for families?
If you're a family that are looking for some support, please call 0300 303 0228, or alternatively, if you want to email us, contact familyconnect@enable.org.uk.
Guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining me on our first broadcast, which will be getting put into a podcast. It'll be getting put across social medias from Enable Scotland and loads of different platforms that put onto podcasts.
I hope that everyone finds this very helpful, and we look forward to hopefully maybe meeting some new members.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Enable Talks. If you would like more information about anything you've heard today, or would like to become a member of Enable Scotland, call us on 0300 303 228 or visit www.enable.org.uk/membership.